Hi y'all. I think I'm gonna call this video buy in bulk seeds for TEOTWAWKI. What kind of bulk seeds to get, how to get them, okay? It's important to have seeds to survive whatever may come. But these are the rows right here. I've got onions right here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. I guess about 100 onions. These are 30-foot rows. Probably 100 onions in each row. Notice the rows designed to hold water in extreme drought. Need to dig a little deeper down there. And all this water is coming from the 25,000 gallon water tank down there. But these are onions from 2 or 3 years ago. So they just keep coming back. But pear tree's starting to put out leaves. So I've got the water tank. Yeah, just a quick update here. I got the water tank moved. The 600 gallon water tank that's being fed by these pipes right here. I'm gonna have another water tank here. But I got the tank up here. It's not completely level, but it's pretty close. I gotta add some more soil right here on this half section right there, going down. See the level right here compared to over there. I gotta lift this up about 2 inches. This whole section right in here. Had to get a lot of soil from. Yeah, I got to run it from right here. I raised it up. It's on a little slope, but anyways. Oh yeah, let me give you a quick. So these are the onions, and the potatoes. Remember, I planted the root potato, just the roots of the potatoes, and as you can see, they're starting to break through. Let's see if I can find one. See right here? They're starting to come up from the ground. Right there. Right here. See that? Right there. Over here. So they're slowly coming up. See that right there? Not all of them, but you know, we'll see what it looks like. Maybe another week. Maybe another week, they'll all be sprouted. But let me just show you what's going on here. Okay, I got onions growing. I got spinach right now. I got some cilantro, more spinach. Sugar beets. I harvested some roots so I could test them out at the house. Onions. This daikon radish is going to seed. See the seed pods? Then I've got potatoes over here. These 4 rows are potatoes, okay? Remember, I'm doing an experiment where I just planted the roots of the seed potato. I did not put the seed potato in the ground, just the 1-inch roots. And check it out. They sprouted right there, there. They're coming up. See that right there? Looks pretty good. Right here. So they're slowly coming up. Right there. Pretty cool. See that? Right there. Got one there. But let me go over and show what kind of seeds. You want to get bulk seeds, the 1 pound, 1 pounders. and did a lot of manual labor today. Had to bring some soil over there and try to level that tank right there. Used to be right there, and I moved it down to here because I want to be able to walk the entire perimeter. See that? Humongous compost pit that I haven't been able to take advantage of yet. Right now I'm using the garden, I'm using the 2-inch hose to fill this tank up. But these are the seeds you want. You want bulk seeds, 1 pound. And this is where I'm getting mine from. I'm gonna put okra in this row, red beets in this row, and I'm gonna try carrots in this row. And I'm gonna put okra in here also, in this row. And of course I'm gonna put the Asian beans or some kind of climbing bean right here. But yeah, that's what you want, the 1 pound bag. I think these are from, what, Everwild? I think they're like $15 a pound, for the bag, somewhere around there, give or take a few bucks. But the thing is that you'll always have seeds, especially like if you keep the bag, they should last at least 5 years. I'm planting seeds that are longer than that in age, and they're sprouting. But if you have your seeds, wherever you go, you could plant, you don't know where you're going to be. A lot of people think they're going to stay at the same location they've been in, where they're at. But if you look at all these wars that have been going on, people are getting, displaced, relocated. You don't know where you're going to wind up. And you want to be able to grow food wherever you go. So if you have these, and they got all different kinds. These are just some of the ones I have right here. I didn't bring them all out. I'm just the ones I'm going to plant. And I'm going to try those carrots. I don't know if they're going to work. But if you have your bulk seeds, you could make it happen. Just think about what's happening with these people that are coming over here. This is a good exercise. What would you do if you found yourself in another country, displaced as a migrant? What would you do as a prepper? What would you do? How would you survive? What would you do? I know what I'd do. I'd come over and I'd buy me like an acre, wherever I wound up, whatever country I wound up in, I'd buy me an acre of land, or as much as I could, and do this setup right here, Let me tell you something, people are starving. People are hungry right now. I got some friends talking about, if you own a house, it's hard to get free stuff from the government, okay? You got to be broke and pretty much destitute, without a home, without owning anything before you get a handout. So I'd buy me some land and I'd do this setup right here. I'd put a pond on it and I'd be able to grow my food. Don't think that you can't get displaced from where your location. You could get burned out of your home. Anything could happen. You could lose everything. And you have to know how to get going from wherever you find yourself. And I'm landscaping my water tank. I think it's gonna look cool, But anyways, yeah. This whole thing is probably an acre with the 25,000 gallon water tank. This is a half-acre garden, and it's starting to take shape. The rows, I think this is the way they're going to be. I got walking paths all the way around, compost pit. I might put a bench right there, but got water. And look at the gap in there. About a foot all the way around to have that landscape look good. And I could get to everything, and I could have if I had to, I could have build the house like right there, a cabin or whatever. Wherever it was I would get displaced at. And you have to keep in mind that you could end up being displaced. You think a lot of those people wanted to stay, you know, if the conditions were good where they were at, that's where they'd be at. So you could end up getting relocated, and you have to know what to do. You know, if I was one of them migrants, I'd get about 10 people together. I'd buy 5 acres or a 10-acre plot of land, you know, and figure out how to survive on a strategy. That's a good, it's a good case study for preppers, you know. Sit around, talk about how you would survive if you were the migrant. Now, a lot of them don't have the, you know, the background that we have to be able to do that. But if there was one person that knew what to do, then, you know, you'd be able to make it, kinda, you know. All right, so just an update. Buy bulk seeds. It's only 15 bucks, plus or minus a few bucks per bag, 1 pound bag. And they got all different types. Oh, and I don't get paid to promote this, you know. My channel's not a money. I'm not doing this to make a dollar. There's too many people that are going to be starving to death to try to make a buck. Where all I have to do is work some overtime at my job, and I'd make, you know, it's ridiculous to try to make money off of this, especially when people are going to be hurting down the road. All right, so there you go. Looks pretty cool. Just a panorama view here. I still got to close this up. I got to pressure test the line still. I haven't done it. I'm just too wore out to keep on going. I want to pressure test them before I close it up. See y'all later. It's a lot of work. It's hard work.